Welcome back to my Exodus run through Project Zomboid. As you might recall, the whole purpose of this run was for me to find a new home. It was for me to find someplace outside of Muldraugh and outside of March Ridge to actually live. Somewhere that I haven't been before. And so I've targeted West Point, mostly just because it was in a direction I hadn't driven before. And it's gone kind of well so far. I mean, there's a lot of zombies in the middle of town. But I found and this first place that I looked, this park, had a lot of zombies in it. But not everywhere had tons of zombies, and in fact, this spot up here felt pretty unpopulated by zombies until I set off a house alarm. And so I'm hiding in a van down by the river. And this is my home right now, unless I can find a way to either get back to that house and clear it out, or find a different place that has been sort of voided of zombies. Now, because that house set off its alarm, all zombies within a certain radius would have converged on the house, which makes me think that maybe this building might not have very many zombies in it now. Similarly, this building might not have very many zombies in it now. I'm genuinely not sure. But unfortunately, my character is so exhausted. I'm nervous about taking them down there to investigate, because my character is extremely loud and conspicuous, and I don't think I could approach some zombies without attracting their attention and then needing to get into a fight with them, and my character is ridiculously tired. So what I'm kind of inclined to do is hang out here for a little bit, avoid getting into any kind of zombie trouble at all, and let's see here. My foraging skill isn't great. Try to avoid getting... Okay, there's one zombie down there in that field. Is it just the one zombie? If it's just the one... Oh, no. There's a couple. A couple who followed me that far, but then lost track of me because I parked the car out here. So, I mean, I could probably take a couple of zombies, right? But I'm wondering if maybe it might make sense for me to just sort of like hang out up here, practice my foraging skill until sundown, and then head back, then like sleep in my car, presuming I don't attract a bunch of zombies to my car, because there are certainly some zombies around here. But if I don't attract a bunch of zombies to my car, I might be able to sleep here tonight and then, much better rested, go and explore that house again, see how bad things got at that house. And if it's reasonable, if it's manageable, maybe I could take that house back. Or if it's not, maybe I can find someplace else that's been cleared out and is a little bit more accessible. So Kong says that I'm living like the bounty broker, living out of a van in the zombie apocalypse. That's kind of true. He's talking about the bounty broker from State of Decay 2, who, travels around with a van full of guns and is just constantly sort of selling things to people by getting them to kill zombies. Ooh, I found a... What? What is this? A tree branch. Awesome. Okay. Oh, 2 tree branches. Huh. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a knife. Because I could make spears out of these tree branches if I had a knife, but I don't think I have one on me at the moment. So we'll hold on to these. Ooh, I've got an empty water bottle. Let's swap that out. That's definitely a reason to get into a house, so that I can start refilling my water bottles, because this lake water over here is not going to be very good unless I make a fire. But yeah, I'm pretty different from Cash Beaumont, because this van is not full of guns. I am actually tragically low on weapons right now, which is one of the big problems I'm going to need to solve very soon, because, I might literally not have enough weapons to fight the zombies that would be defending this area. I don't actually remember how I got out here with the van. Was it through this little gap? What is this? Ooh, mushrooms. I mean, this might be good. I don't know. I don't think I've read the book that would make me good at identifying poison mushrooms and differentiating them from regular type. So La Coalition is again running his traditional bet about whether or not I'm going to suffer an injury. And he says that apparently there are was it 16,000 on me getting no injuries, and and 50. Is it 50,000 or is it just 50 in favor of me getting an injury? So he's saying that because so many people have bet that I won't get an injury, I should avoid walking through bushes because that could definitely scratch me up a little bit. Okay, the number of zombies in that direction has definitely been going up. So I'm not sure if I sleep here, right here, are the zombies going to wander over and wake me? Also, I've forgotten how to sleep. Was it? Oh, it was V, right? The vehicle key? Okay, there's a zombie up there. Okay, so it looks like zombies might have been moving towards the alarm and then past the house when the alarm stopped. And now they're all here. Okay, I'm very nervous. Like, I don't actually know what they do with the zombies when you're asleep. Like, when you're asleep, do they actually, like, just model the zombies moving around in, like, at top speed? And if they come to your window, like, will they, like, bite you in your sleep? Or is it, like, are they more forgiving than that? Cogs is asking how I'm doing on the carpentry skill, because by turning my tree branches into stakes, I could actually build the skill. I could make a tent for myself. I don't have a tarp, but I theoretically could do that to make a tent. My carpentry skill is doing okay, considering how early in the game I am. I think I just caught a couple of good TV shows. Okay, so my current level of tiredness, I could take 2 zombies. The thing I'm nervous about, though, is... Okay. Alright, there's a zombie coming straight towards the van, so... This is not a place I can stay. And, oh, there's so many zombies in this field. I need to get to a place where there are no zombies so that I can sleep through the night. Because now we're getting to, it's like 8:30 at night. Like, I think I can actually... Theoretically... I could have a nice normal night's sleep. As long as there aren't any zombies coming after me. So let's try it here. Let's turn off our engine. They might be following me. They might catch up with me. I'm not sure. Actually, maybe it makes sense to pull off the road just a little bit. Make myself a... Ooh, whoops. That was actually a tree. Make myself a little bit easier to sort of pass by and not see. I wonder if I could sneak through this entire forest. Let's see if this works. I'm going to try to sleep. This could be my death right now. I'm going to try to sleep here and see what happens. I'm ready with my finger on the Z key to switch seats if a zombie's coming through my door. It looks like nothing's happening. Oh, wow. It's all foggy now. Okay. Now let's see if zombies followed me up here. I don't see any right here. And it looks like I'm in pain. Oh, I'm in pain because I slept in an uncomfortable place. That totally happens. I'm going to eat some chips for my breakfast. The breakfast of champions. Let me see here. So Utini to Killer Jawa says that they want to have a mystery machine mod for Project Zomboid, basically turning this van into the mystery machine. I can totally see that working. Okay, so I am definitely not alone, but oh man, I am much more effective in combat right now than I was when I was tired. I gotta be careful to like to stomp zombies to preserve my ooh, boots. Are those better than my shoes? What kind of shoes do I have? Oh, I've got damaged boots. Let's absolutely wear these boots. And then, oh wait, I should drop my old boots. Okay, yeah, so zombies predictably did follow me up the coastline, but I managed to drive far enough that they didn't follow me all the way to where I was sleeping. So that was good. Oh, hey, there's a zombie with a... Oh, holy crap, what? Okay, there are freaking butt tons of zombies out here now. Oh, there are lots. This... Weird. So this really, really felt like a fairly abandoned location originally. But so I don't know if it just... If that house alarm pulled this many zombies in, or if this many zombies were always here, and I just didn't see them before. But yeah, this is a lot of zombies. Let's go over to the little house and just see. Yep, we've got a zillion zombies over here. This is more than this character can handle. So let's drive a little bit far away from my intended route. See if I can lose some pursuers. And see if some of the nearby... No, we've got a bunch of zombies here too. Wow. Just think back to the previous episode and how few zombies were in this area. Like, this is kind of nuts, actually. I need to find some place where there's just like a gap in them. Okay, so let's have a look at... Oh crap, that was a tree. Luckily, reverse seems to have more torque than forward, than drive. So, okay, so here we've got a little barn. So that's got potential. Oh man, no, there's so many zombies around here. I just don't know what I could even do to fight this many zombies. Not with this character. This character tires out so fast. Dang, I was really thinking that I had found a place where I could just sort of like settle. If that, and again, I'm not sure to what degree this crowd was caused by that house alarm, or to what degree, you know, they were just already here and I just didn't see them last time. So I'm driving around mostly just to keep moving and keep the zombies from just converging on wherever I am. Like, there's definitely characters I've had where I was like, oh yeah, I should just slaughter a bunch of these zombies and, you know, make an impact on the number, and maybe I can keep coming back here again and again and keep wailing on them until they're dead. But this character can only handle so many zombies at once. Okay, that's not promising. Okay, so I want to put my car in a place where I'm not going to get it surrounded by zombies. Where it's not at my actual destination. I don't even know where my destination is. I just want to have maybe that church, maybe... Actually, okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get out of the car here. Leave that car there. And go somewhere else to try to clear some space in the horde. I'm leaving the car there so that it doesn't... So that the crowd that I make isn't necessarily on the car. Now, I think because I left so quickly, actually, I might have just left some zombies at the car who are now going to be there next time I go. So this might have been a bad plan. We'll certainly see. Yeah, if you just keep hitting the zombies, eventually they all take a bunch of damage, and eventually they start dying. But with a crowd this big, it takes a while. And it's kind of interesting how the sort of horde stuff works, where, you know, zombies will... Basically, they all start dying at once, because they all take a roughly equivalent amount of damage. And they're kind of playing leapfrog a little bit. They're like, oop, kind of catching up with you at a steady pace. Oh, hi, more zombies. Okay, I want to stay in roughly the same area. You know, what am I even doing? I need to be using my shovel for this. Oh, no, 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 no! What even was that crap? What was that? Was I bitten? What? How was I not bitten? Okay, they must have damaged my clothing or something. That was crazy. It's weird that that didn't kill me. Okay, I'm getting winded. But yeah, zombies will sort of like start dying at roughly the same time. So you'll go from like the same size horde for a really, really long time. And then suddenly it'll start dying real fast. Yeah, so the reach of this shovel is kind of extending its life a little bit, because I'm able to hit more zombies with it, with each hit. But shovels do not have nearly the durability of crowbars, and so I've gotten used to what a crowbar can do. No! And I'm actually nervous that, like, this fight with this horde might be the only fight that this shovel can handle. This might be its last fight. No, get off me. Unfortunately, the shovel has got a little bit of a slow swing. Okay, yeah, so its condition is not great, but we have taken out this horde. And so I deliberately chose this kind of secluded place. It's got trees in every direction. Oh, but it's not secure. Like, I'm betting that at least one of these bedrooms is slightly secure. But... oh, why is this window open? Let's, close the curtains. Let's fill my water bottles. Okay, yeah, so, who was saying, was it Coalition? Oh, wait, what is that? Oh. Coalition was saying that there could be, because there's a shed around here, there's a couple of sheds. This could be a good place to refresh my weapons, at the very least. The main thing I'm looking for is a place I can retreat to. I should probably turn off this TV real quick. So if I decided to settle here, I would need to construct myself a new door and board up these windows. So a place that isn't secure now doesn't necessarily have to stay that way forever. But I would need to... I don't have a saw with me. I would need to disassemble some furniture to get some planks. Like, there's a lot of stuff I would need to do to be ready to take this on. I've got hinges and a doorknob, at least. So that's good. Okay, so this room is not secure. Not a place I can sleep tonight. This room is a closet, but it has a backup hammer. Ooh, and a saw. Okay, I can take things apart here. I still don't have some duct tape. That's good. Actually, ooh, duct tape. Let's grab that, because I might be able to use that to maintain my weapons. Okay, so this room, this is a bedroom that can be made secure. I'm going to close the curtains in here. So if I need to sleep somewhere, this is a valid place to do that. Okay, what is up with... okay, this wall looked like it was missing a second ago. That was weird. Oh, here's a leather jacket. I think I've already got a working leather jacket. A fanny pack. Yes. Okay. Okay, let's put my medical supplies in the fanny pack. And my pencil and eraser. And more medical supplies. Oh, only... Okay, I've filled it up now. Good. My medical supplies are now somewhere else. I don't have to worry about constantly sort of like conceptually fighting with them while organizing my inventory. It's funny. I used to close curtains and things by rote when, like, back when I was playing on builder level. I used to sort of just fill them because people said that was a good idea. This is the level where it actually really feels important. Where, like, I have to close these curtains to save my life. I think this one doesn't have curtains on it. Now, there's a rolling pin. I could use that as a weapon if I need one in a pinch. I am hungry right now. Let's see if there's anything in the fridge that's perishable that's worth eating. Stale bacon, a new water bottle, an egg carton. Ooh, okay, I can make myself some, like, omelets or something. Canned corn, canned tuna. And what do we have on the counter here? Rotten rice. Okay, let's pour that rotten rice on the ground. The saucepan might be worth holding on to, that I guess I don't... This is not an emergency for me right now. I need to eat, but I can eat anything. Let's put these mushrooms in the fridge, though. They'll last a little bit longer. And then let's eat a little bit of cereal. Okay, so we've got this place. There's a garage here, which, you know, if it's unlocked, I might be able to find some good stuff in there. But chances are it is locked, and it'll take some equipment to get in. Okay, there's definitely a bunch of zombies here. And actually, I'm exerted. I shouldn't be getting into fights right now. I should rest a bit. I just want to test this. Yeah, this garage is closed. It's locked. It doesn't seem to have windows. So I can't find out what's in there. Not right now. Yeah, Parker, I'm actually kind of surprised that the word fanny pack is used here, because the folks who developed this are from Europe, and the word fanny in you know, say European English means something very different from what it means in American English. But, you know, I mean, there might just not be another great word for that kind of bag, though. I called them butt bags when I was a kid, but that's because I was a kid and I thought I was being clever. Okay. I need to rest. I wonder, can I just sort of click this and say rest? Yeah, it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to rest to try to make my exertion go away. And then I'm going to see if I can get my car back. Now that I've sort of cleared out this area, I'm going to see what kind of state my car is in. And if I can bring it here, that's good. That makes this place into like a toehold that I can use to sort of start spreading out. Like, I don't know if this is actually where I want to make my home. The fact that I mean, it's got all the basic amenities, which is good, and you know, but it doesn't come with a lockable door or anything else. It's going to take some work. There could be better places for me to settle. Malator suggests that I should actually check every zombie for a key to the garage. So part of me is like, ha, funny joke. But part of me is like, that literally could be true. There could be a key in one of these pockets that absolutely opens that garage. Like, I don't know if garages have keys in this game, but it's not a crazy thing to suggest. That's the kind of thing that is often true in this game. So if that garage had a side door, I could remove it with the tools that I've got. But to get through the actual garage door, I would need something along the lines of a sledgehammer probably to make that work. I'm literally checking these guys for keys. Because it's like late in the day, I don't have a lot else to do, so I might as well. See you later, Routini. Okay, so yeah, Cog says that apparently in the UK, fanny packs are called bum bags, which is actually really close to what I called it as a teenager. So that's funny. I was not trying to be British when I did that. I just thought the word butt was funny. And it was funnier than fanny. Because in American English it actually means something. I mean, yeah, like, you know, fanny is the word that, like a 60-year-old school principal would use to refer to kids' butts or something like that. Like that's how it reads to an American. It reads like something like a very old person's euphemism. An old and stodgy person would use that as a euphemism for butt. Like it's not funny in a ha-ha way. It's funny in a sad way to an American. Okay, yeah, as suspected, some zombies did just gather around the car, but not as many as I feared. More chased me than I was afraid had happened. And actually, this area is feeling weirdly underpopulated. Like, I didn't feel like I was fighting enough zombies over by the house to justify this place being as depopulated as it is. I assumed there were going to be way more zombies on the road, but I mean, I guess I did kill a bunch of them. And I think I mostly have my shovel to thank for that. Like, I should... Oh, frack. Whole crowd over there. I've got duct tape. What kind of repair options do I have for this shovel? Potentially repairs 20% and uses half my duct tape. You know what? I've been trying really hard to actually use my supplies rather than hoarding them all day. And duct tape is one of the ones that I tend to hoard all day. So I'm not going to do it now. I actually have repaired my shovel in case I don't find another weapon that's great against large hordes. I've repaired my shovel. So I think those zombies potentially could see me from this far away because I'm so conspicuous. Oh, hi, guys. Okay. Hold up. Okay, this just got weird. All right, I want this car. Still want this car. I'm no longer trying to escape this area with the, like... So that means that leaving my car running in the middle of the road is no longer my strategy. Now what I want... Oh, they're coming through the forest. Dang it. Okay. I thought maybe they were going to stop on their side of the forest, but no. All right, well, while they're not bunched up yet... I'm going to use the pipe wrench. But once they get... Oh, never mind. Okay, there went my pipe wrench. This is getting dire. My weapon situation is really freaking bad. Okay. I don't want to fight this group. Not with this weapon situation. So I'm going to try to lead them on a merry chase. Yeah, my character's getting tired, too. So this is a bad time to fight. So my fear is that running this way is going to take them straight through the house. This might have been a bad move, because I do not want them in that house. Okay, I don't think they know I'm in here. Let's see. Okay. I just want to see if there's something useful in this church. Probably not. There's a shed that might have something useful in it. Ooh, the herbalist. And the first aid book. I don't think I've got a first aid book yet, do I? Oh, I did. Yes, I've already got First Aid Volume 1. Never mind. Malatra suggests maybe the church was a cult and so they'll have a lot of weapons. Entirely possible. I mean, that was possible before I came in here and saw that it wasn't true. Alright, so my busted pipe wrench is going to be a problem. Now we got some bourbon. Theoretically, I could use that to make a Molotov, though we learned in our Shonda game that's not the most effective strategy. What the? There's a freaking zombie right on top of my face. All right. This is definitely not a shovel-worthy crowd. But also, the hammer's ineffective because there's so many of them. Dang it. Am I going to have to use the shovel on a group this small? My precious, precious shovel. Hey, a generator. And a propane torch, and a toolbox, and a backup hammer. That's good, at least. Okay, so at least I know if I break this hammer, I have a second hammer that's in poor condition. Oh, crap! Freaking more hordes every direction I go. Okay, get me out of here. Okay, you know what? Shovel time. Oh, and here's the zombies from the other horde coming through the house, like I suggested. Okay, okay. This is too many. I went from, there's not a lot of zombies here. Oh, I need to open every door I come across so I can use them later. Oh, man, they're really good at seeing me. That house is probably full of zombies now. I'm gonna eat a little bit of cereal. I'm too tired. I need to sleep again. Okay, if I can just fight one of them at a time, I'll be fine. Look at the sheer number of hits this is taking. Combination of being winded and being sleepy. Come on! Ugh. Yeah, Lancis is pointing out that because I'm tired, it's making me see less zombies because my vision cone is narrower, and it's also making me less effective at hitting them. Which is true. So let's see if we can pull these zombies down the road a little bit. Lose them in these trees. And then double back, and if... man, there's just freaking zombies everywhere. So zombies can lose you while you're sneaking if you obstruct them when they're trying to see you. Okay. I just need to be somewhere where the zombies don't know where I am. Never mind. That didn't work. Okay. They just... Okay, so I think part of it is the fact that my character is, like... is clumsy and conspicuous. Okay. Shovel time. My character is clumsy and conspicuous. Which means that even when I'm in the woods, they can hear me moving and they can keep tracking me. Man, I was getting optimistic with that one hit that knocked down 3 zombies! Get off me. But it didn't kill them. I think it was just a lucky knockdown roll. Sorry. Oh, there we go. Okay. There went my shovel. It lasted that long because of the duct tape. And so the duct tape was definitely a good move. But now, I mean, we're down to 2 half-broken hammers. That's all we've got left. Okay. Okay. It's late enough, and I don't think there's any zombies in here. As long as I'm quiet, I think they won't disturb me and I can get some sleep. Coalition wants to know if I can make a spiked bat. I don't have a baseball bat or a or any nails, so no, I don't think I can do that. Let's sleep here. Lance just says, honestly, bro, I'd bail out of there and come back with a shotgun. I mean, a shotgun has created problems for me before because it's so loud. Like, I mean, I know that right now all I'm doing is trying to get myself just a bare toehold in this place. Now, can I repair this a little bit? Yes, I'll only get, if I use the rest of my duct tape, I'll get a 10% shovel, which is better than nothing for an emergency. But anyway, so all I'm trying to get is a toehold. I know that this place is going to stay dangerous for a long time until I've cleared out enough zombies near this home that they're not just constantly wandering in large numbers. All right, I'm hungry. Let's have a little bit more of my cereal. I think I've only got a quarter box of cereal left after this. I've got a little bit of food in here, and there's other houses that I can explore. Man, it's funny, like, I had been getting a little bit, you know, a little bit tired of Project Zomboid, but part of that was just, oh my gosh, so many freaking zombies. It's the fact that, you know, I was playing at difficulty levels or in well, you know, built up situations where, you know, I just had a lot of safety and a lot of security. Trying to survive these zombie apocalypse in a place like this, where my house has no doors, has no front door, and no front windows, and I'm surrounded by hordes on all sides. It's just, this is a different experience. This keeps the adrenaline pumping. So, like, I'm still considering myself homeless. Like, I'm sleeping in this house occasionally. But I'm pretty sure I already searched that shed and determined there's no... The hammer was the only tool in there. Part of me is kind of doubting that a little bit. Like, maybe I missed something because I was in such a hurry when I searched it. But yeah, maybe if I want to try to equip myself better, maybe I need to go to the southeast instead, or the east, sorry. Maybe I need to head east instead and look at this next house. I'm definitely going to creep the whole way there because I know there's zombies down here somewhere. I don't know how many there are. But I might have to search this place stealthily despite being a clumsy, conspicuous character. Okay, there's already a zombie. Oh, there's a freaking buttload of zombies behind those trees. What in the world? Man, this doesn't feel worth my shovel, but my hammers are just not going to cut this. All right. You get a hammer. Whoa! Okay. Well, that didn't go great. I had to use what was left of my thing. If I end up being down to a screwdriver, that's going to be really, really sad. I don't know, but I'm starting to think maybe I should take on solitary zombies unarmed, just to preserve my weapons. Okay, so it looks like the zombie that was at this window crashed through already. Oh, but there's another one coming. Guess we'll let him do that. I wonder if I should try to fight him unarmed. As long as there's only one. This is not a way to fight multiple zombies. Oh, crap. I don't even know what window that was. There it is. Okay, so yeah, I see, like, as long as there's a second zombie, that tactic doesn't work. Because the second zombie prevents you... Oh, gosh, they're all coming. The second zombie prevents you from executing the first zombie. Unless you get really lucky and knock them both down at the same time. That's not the kind of luck I like to depend on. I'm going to stand on this zombie while fighting that zombie. Oh, and now my hammer is busted. Okay. Oh, this is getting so dire. All I want is to search this one house and see if they've got another weapon for me. Is that zombie over? He sees me, doesn't he? All right. Oh, good, another one. All right, I'm going to keep bringing them over here so I don't attract the entire horde at once. I'm starting to think maybe I should start searching some of these bodies to see if somebody's got like a... Somebody had a butter knife. I mean, which is like... better than nothing. Come on. No. Stay down. This is what I'm reduced to. Okay, and now... Okay, now, moderate exertion. Okay, so I'm going to be just ineffective in general. So, bulletproof vest. I've already got one of those. This guy's a cop. Where's your weapons, cop? You got some... Okay, you got some 9mm. Great. A gun would be nice. Not that I would use it right now. So, let's see here. Oh, so Lance just points out that I can stand on top of multiple zombies and hold them all down at the same time. My main fear with that is just it's very easy to be slightly off a zombie and then it starts getting up. And you thought you were standing on it and you weren't. And you can end up in a bad situation where a zombie is standing up right next to you. But I guess you can just always run in that situation. I'm trying to see if any of these zombies have like tiny weapons on them, something I can use. Or maybe something that I can use to, oh gosh, okay. Something I can use to manufacture a spear. You know, anything at this stage. All right. So, Fallen Actual has a question. I'm not going to answer it yet. Just a minute. So as long as there's a zombie standing up nearby, you can't attack zombies on the ground. Which makes sense. That's usually the right move. In that case, I wanted to try to damage the one that was on the ground. Okay, I'm getting a little better at this, which is nice. Anyway, so Fallen Actual has a question. Say, do you have a preference when choosing what platform to play your games on? I ask this because of recent topics of terrible PC ports brought up by GameRanks and Asmongold. I grew up on console from PS1 to Xbox One, but I've been on PC for over 10 years now, and though I have a PS5, I can't bring myself to play it. So for me, it really depends on the game. There's some games that, for me, I'm more comfortable playing them on PC, and there's other games that I'm more comfortable playing on console. I've actually gotten really used to playing shooters on console, because I've just gotten used to playing Call of Duty on my Xbox. And so that's sort of my mental preset there. It's 10 in the morning. I'm still exhausted. Okay, I'm going to eat these chips. Oh, I haven't checked these bookshelves yet. Or have I checked this closet? Okay, good. We got some food. Some more edible than others. And oh, this is the laundry room. Of course it is. You know what? I'm picking up the rolling pin. Oh, the rolling pin goes on your back. Interesting. Okay. Well, yeah. My shovel is extremely valuable. I'm putting it in my backpack and hold on to it. Oh, hi, random zombie. Just coming over to my house. But yeah, there's a lot of games where I'm just kind of platform agnostic about it. Like for instance, like XCOM. I like it both on PC and on console. They did a good job of making that game, kind of accessible on both. So yeah, so I don't think I've got a really strong preference across the board. I do like when something does work on console. I tend to try to stream it on console because that leaves my PC's processing power free to actually make the stream high quality. If I don't have, if I have to play a game on PC because that's the only place it exists, fine, But like sometimes I've had some like weird cases, like when I was playing StarCraft the other day. I had a problem where I'm gonna rest here for a bit. I had a bit of a problem because all of the cutscenes were set up so that I think they were just basically just using as many system resources as possible. Like they weren't really limiting themselves at all. And so they would just sort of basically, as soon as there was a cutscene playing, it would just completely take over my machine, and the stream would just grind to a slideshow. And so any game that lets me play it on console removes that risk because I'm just taking the video feed. It doesn't, there's no amount of processing that can be going on that will mess up the stream. So I do tend to prefer games on console for that reason because I stream. But that's about it. I don't know. There's some games where it's like I've played them on PC and they were okay, but then I got them on my iPad or on my Switch and I suddenly played them a lot more. Like Slay the Spire was that way. Like Slay the Spire is a great game to play when you're relaxing. But it doesn't. I almost feel like if I'm sitting up in my office chair and I'm like, really focused on a game, something like Slay the Spire feels like I'm not doing enough. Like I need to have some other form of entertainment on at the same time, or something like that, because it's just there's not enough to it. But if I'm lying down in bed, I'm relaxing, or I'm just in a room with a bunch of family and there's stuff going on, but they don't need my full attention, then something like Slay the Spire works really well on a mobile device, and so. Stuff like that. So yeah, I just tend to vary all over the place. Oh my gosh, there's like... Oh, there's so freaking many zombies here. Alright. Let's not lead them home. I'm running out of time for this episode. I'm gonna need to move on in a second. So maybe let's try to make this our last battle. We are no longer living in a van down by the river. We've got a place that is not extremely secure. You saw a zombie just wander in. So it's clearly not a secure location. But it's something. Good, the rolling pin can hit multiple zombies at once. Not that it's helping much. Okay, here we go. That actually did help. This rolling pin's going to break any second. I don't think this weapon is designed to last very long. So yeah, I think that we can still say, if this is where we end it, we can say that this was successful. Because we're doing better. Ooh, butter knife. We're doing better than we were when we were living in a van down by the river, surrounded by zombies. Like, this is a better situation than that. It's not a great situation, but it's a better situation like that. And I'm not going to consider this run successful until I've at least found a secure place to settle down where I feel safe. That's the end point, I think, of this series. Or at least the initial... Oh, wait, I'm hitting the wrong button. At least the initial end point. I mean, the end point is... There's no end point. Like, I am thinking that eventually... Especially like after update 42 hits, I would like to try to take this run as far as I can. I'd like to build a proper base and really accomplish some things and maybe try out some of the new mechanics that are coming with update 42. But for right now, update 42 is a while off. And I'm thinking sort of the early... Oh gosh, nope. The early success criteria, the criteria for when I get to sort of take a break, is getting this guy feeling secure. Because the thing I don't want to do is, like, spend a month away from this game, forget what was going on, and just walk this guy into a horde. Alright. I don't know if those zombies are likely to see me. Of course. Well, I guess we've already got... Okay, yeah, that zombie did see me. Not all of her friends did, but she did. Okay, I don't want to climb through this because I can't see what's inside. So I'm going to remove broken glass from this one because I can see the immediate area inside. Okay, something is knocking at a door. It's not that door. Okay. Anyone else? I saw a zombie outside. Yeah, zombie outside has seen me in here. Baseball bat. Baseball bat, actually pretty good weapon. Electric base, terrible weapon, but better than nothing. Okay, okay. I do really prefer to achieve some measure of success before ending an episode. Or a dramatic cliffhanger. I was worried this was going to peter out, but we've just found some weapons. And if somebody has gotten... Like, if I go back to that shed, wasn't really looking for things like nails. If I go back to that shed or somebody's closet, and I can find some nails... This closet is boring. And if I can find some nails, I can turn it into a spiked baseball bat, which is really super effective. There's a bunch of buckets around here. Why do we have buckets? Oh, hey, there's a mug for my coffee. Grab that later. Hey, a key to something. I'm going to put it on my key ring, because why not? Screwdriver, better than nothing. Canned food. And actually, this house is in about as good condition as the other house. I'm kind of a nomad right now anyway. So, I don't know. I could stay in this house, or I could bring the canned food back to the other one. I think for right now, because we're running out of time, I think I'm just going to stay in this house right now. So... We've kind of done it. We managed to survive without any injuries. So Coalición, that's how your bet went. We got no injuries, even though we were tired, running through the forest, jumping over fences, getting grabbed by zombies. Still, miraculously, for some reason, we got through unscathed. And we've managed to clear out the very immediate area around one house with lots of zombies waiting in the wings. And now we've got a second house. We've got probably enough supplies between those two houses to stay alive. And we found some weapons. So we can keep expanding our area. And that's the thing that I really want to do is keep killing zombie hordes around. Like, move out in a spiral or something. Kill zombie hordes around this area. Try to collect the tools that I need to secure at least one of these buildings. And then bring my stuff into that building so that I can have a place to live, a real base that I can retreat to when other things are going on. So let me catch up with the chat just a little bit before we wrap this up. So Fallen actually continued that conversation. Actually, I wasn't able to read what they were saying. They said, it makes sense. I have this issue with wanting all my achievements in one area, and splitting between console and PC has always been an issue. I could totally see that. Like, I think I primarily play on Xbox and not PlayStation. Like, if something is multi-platform, partly because I've been playing on Xbox with achievements longer than I've been playing on PlayStation with trophies, and I care more about my gamer score than I care about my trophy count. So I'm totally with you there. Then the issue of getting used to two different control methods when I was amazing at controller back in the early 2000s and I can barely use them anymore. Yeah, so like one thing I have to do, I think, just professionally is I have to stay familiar with both mouse and keyboard and controller because we use both on my game, on my franchise. And so like I have to stay good at them both. And so I can't let myself get too concentrated. I have to constantly use the two of them. Lance just says, yeah, that key that I found, if it wasn't a vehicle key, it kind of isn't worth it. Because keys don't really weigh anything, I just pick up every key that I find. But yeah, I wasn't expecting a lot out of it. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, so Gimmer Neko-chan says that if you find a key in a house or on a corpse in the house, it's just the key to that house. And so it leads you can open the doors, but usually, you can find some other way into the house and unlock the doors from the inside anyway. And so it doesn't make that much of a difference. In multiplayer, if you're playing like an adversarial type multiplayer session, then, that being able to lock your house might matter, but not most of the time. Orathal says I have to make a treehouse base. Is that even a thing? I'm assuming not. I don't think you can build on a tree specifically. I think you could build an elevated house in the woods. I don't think you could build a tree house properly. Lance just is suggesting I should drive around until I find a prepper house. So my main problem right now is that I don't think I can handle huge crowds of zombies, and most of West Point has huge crowds of zombies. And the fact that I've got so little going for me when it comes to like weapons and things like that, I'm nervous that just basically I need to find a toehold wherever I can first. And then, yeah, I would love to go scavenging in places like that, but, I might need to just slowly work my way there. There are players who can just go out there and just sort of like basically ignore the zombie threat around them and just go and rapidly search places and then get out again. I don't think I'm good enough. I don't think I'm one of those players. Yeah, so Coalition, yes, this is my only episode for today. I've got another meeting. Well, I've got another meeting I've got time to play a different game. I'm not going to do another episode of Zomboid right now, but I am going to probably go play another game in just a moment. In fact, why don't we wrap up this episode so YouTube people, who can't participate in the live conversation can have some closure. And, I'm going to come back. I'm going to play a little bit more of Zomboid sometime soon, and you'll be able to watch that video there. If you're watching me live on Twitch, though, we're going to move on and play something else.